Now, Germany's strategic silence on its arms to Ukraine is now sending some shockwaves. Kiev has secured over $6 billion American in terms of fresh military aid from Berlin. Germany says that this money will be used for joint missile production, which will include long-range weapons. But the fate of the Taurus remains a bit of a mystery. Russia vows a pretty dramatic and an asymmetric response if Germany crosses the red line. Clearly, the tensions are peaking. Take a look at the sport.
As the battles intensify across eastern Ukraine, Germany has introduced a shift in its stance. Breaking from the West's usual arms shipment announcement, Berlin now declares it will no longer publicly confirm what weapons it supplies to Kiev. This seismic policy shift comes after fierce clashes around Kharkiv and Donetsk, where Russia is pushing hard, sensing cracks in Western unity. But Berlin's stance is now enraging Moscow.
We
will continue to increase the pressure on Russia. We are doing this in order to weaken the war machine of Moscow. But we are doing it also to open to path to negotiations.
Chancellor Merz's government has lifted all range restrictions on arms sent to Kiev, empowering the Ukrainian forces to strike military targets deep inside Russia, a move that has drawn a sharp warning from Moscow. Yet, Merz maintains a strategic silence on the most potent weapon in Germany's arsenal, the Taurus missile. The Taurus is a game changer. With a range exceeding 500 kilometers, it can hit fortified bunkers and command centers, targets previously considered out of reach for Ukrainian forces. Now, if Germany sends Taurus, then Ukraine can use it to target the Russian capital. The missile's advanced navigation and bunker-busting warhead makes it a nightmare for Russian planners, who have spent months preparing electronic countermeasures in anticipation of its arrival. The Kremlin warns any Ukrainian strike using German Taurus missiles will be treated as Germany's direct involvement in the war.
So Germany's direct involvement in the war is already clear. Germany is sliding down the same trajectory it followed a couple of times in the last century, down towards its collapse. I hope that responsible politicians in this country will make right conclusions and stop the madness after all.
Moscow is sharpening the tone. The deputy head of Russian Parliament Duma says that the Russian forces will shoot down the Taurus and have Germany in its crosshairs for its introduction. But with Germany refusing to name the weapons it will supply to Ukraine, the retaliation becomes a guessing game. This is a dangerous new precedent. The West has always underscored transparency as a signal of its resolve in its support for Ukraine. Now, as Germany flips the script, Moscow is being left to imagine the worst. In geopolitics, silence can speak louder than any explosion. Bureau Report, WION World is One.